Welcome back to my channel. It's a strange one, and um, I just saw the commercial for the Nintendo 2DS. They called it. Um, it's basically a 3DS, no backward capability with the GBA. Can play 3DS games and go on the eShop and have like the usual 3D 3DS games and everything else, but there's no 3D, and it's also one piece and it doesn't fold up. Uh, for those who are curious, the link to the official Nintendo Nintendo video is in the description. But I can see why there's a market for this, because the first time I actually demoed a 3DS was Fan Expo about 2 years ago. Fan Expo 2010-ish. Um, Basically, they had demo versions of Star Fox there. Star Fox 64 for 3DS. And because there were stations you could play through the the first level of Star Fox up to the boss, and you could beat the boss. And basically, actually, you could go beyond that, but I actually got my eyes actually started hurting pretty badly. I have pretty bad uh, depth perception, so that's why I'm just like, I am probably one of those people who would buy a 2DS, but the thing is, it doesn't fold up. Yeah, this folds up. It saves your butt, because you're not gonna get random things scratched. You're not gonna get random things damaged in that way. However, the new 3DS, the new 2DS doesn't fold up. It's one chunk of plastic with two screens, the top screen and the touch screen. Really, Nintendo? Did we really need this? You could have turned off. People with this problem, adults could easily turn off the 3D slider and also turn off the other functions, and it also saves battery. That's probably a good thing. It looks bigger than bigger than the original uh, 3DS. It looks wider and like taller, a little bit taller. Maybe they'll make uh, bigger analog knobs and bigger control pads and buttons for people. It looks interesting because the buttons here are silk screened on, essentially, and the buttons on the uh, on the unit they showed actually showed them engraved into the plastic. So that's an interesting way of treating it. Anyhow, that's I just thought it was weird. A friend of mine just pointed out that video to me, and I was just like, what? What was that? Like, why would Nintendo release something like this? But yes, it's good for kids. It's good for older adults who have problems. It looks much larger than an actual 3DS, and I know some people have problems holding it. I think the screens are the same, and actually, I think Nintendo would save money money creating this, because the 3DS itself has two screens to create that that lifelike effect, and in effect, all they have to do is one screen, the touch screen, and the new body, the new unit. So yeah, it's basically a less functional 3DS, but It's a bit bigger. I don't know how much they're going to change the controls, because that's a good question. And basically, um, it works completely similar to this device, but it has free the 3D has been removed, and it costs about $40 less. Is it worth it to you? I bought um I bought this unit used from a local game supplier up here, and it was $100, 120. Had everything, including the SD card, everything. Everything was included. The stylus, everything, and it's in pretty good shape. It was in pretty good shape. Will you be willing to shell out for the 2DS, or would you like to keep using your own thing? Discuss down in the comments. And it's a strange one signing off. Hope you guys have happy gaming.